Hello, and welcome back to my Border Tanks replays. I actually recorded this last night, but the voice on it broke, so I've got to do a voiceover afterwards. So this was my battle of my T-34, and it was an absolutely disgusting team that I was with. As you can see from my scores here, I didn't do particularly bad. Killed 4, damaged, I think it was 8. Several modules and a spotting. I came away for defeat, not too bad really. As you'll see in a moment, the main problem was the team I was with. So as you can see here, I did 1,300 and somewhat or other damage. The next person down only did 500. I did nearly 3 times their damage. And they're only the top 5 people, 6 people including myself, damaged anything. The rest of them did nothing. Not 1 ounce of damage to anybody. I mean, it's got to be the worst defeat I've ever had. Absolutely shocking piss poor performance from them. And just a quick look at the detailed report, and look at that, 1,383 damage. I mean, the T-34, I think only hits for an average of 70 per shot. The damage taken was a little light tank that decided to ram somebody that I was just aiming up at. But then he died straight after, the little light tank did, and yet the one that he was ramming was still alive. So let's have a look at the replay, shall we? So I'm going to play this in mostly 2 speed, I think, just to get it over and done with quickly, because there's nothing special. So my first indicator that this was going to be a bad game was right here. Absolutely nobody decided to go down the left hand side and flank. Everybody went to the hill, which was a major warning sign, so I thought, sod it. I'm not in a mood to try and argue with people, especially in the lower tiers. In for a penny, in for a pound, join them like sheep. So absolutely nobody went down. And a couple of T1 heavy went around the top. That medium went through the field, but everybody's still sat on the hill. Doing very little. Also noticed the first kill. Our team have scored 1, and that was B. This was the one where I got the team hit. Oh, this little guy lined up. So that one missed. I see this little panzer coming up. And I thought he was on the side of him, but he wasn't. But if you're lucky, he decides to do that ram, back up, and then dies. And yet now I can't even get it. If he hadn't been there, I'd probably got that kill, which means he would have survived. And we've still only got 1 kill, and I'm still only that one. So usually the opposite team will come up the lower side where you can see those 2 heavies on. So I was expecting them, but I wasn't expecting them on the lower part of the hill to do so badly. Just get picked off like that. Our team's on 3 kills. I've got 2 of them. So there's two heavies still coming up the side there, plus whatever else is coming with them. There was kill number 3. I mean, I know I could have done more, maybe. I couldn't carry everybody, not when everybody else was doing so badly. To be honest, it was late at night. I just wanted to. I think this one was for me double. Can't remember. I didn't spot this little light tank coming up from behind the hill, so that was a bit too late. But I think right now it's not even over. I'm just hitting what I can for some XP. Maybe some extra credits. This is where I figured out that someone was behind. Someone was shooting from over there but couldn't see me. And then I spot this guy here. I'd given it by this point. 4 kills, 5 team. Well, our team had killed 5, I'd done 4 of them solo. And that was how badly that one was. It was absolutely shocking. I don't think that's got to be one of my worst games that I have ever seen. So I'll leave you with the scores to take a look at. If you enjoyed this video, please comment, rate and subscribe. I'll be putting up my best games as well as my worst games. I won't just be putting my best games up because sometimes the worst are far more interesting, to be honest with you. So yeah, please comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.